Christmas tree at the Christmas party hop. Mistletoe hung where you can see.
Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. I hope you had a lovely Christmas, even though it may have been slightly different this year. I still hope you enjoyed it and made the most of Christmas. It is sadly now over and we have to look forward to a probably more quiet than most New Year's Eve. I thought I would bring you guys some ideas that you can make New Year's Eve a lot more than just watching telly, waiting for the 12 o'clock fireworks that are not happening this year, but they're doing some other thing, don't know what they're doing. Anyway, waiting up to that point to wish everyone a happy new year and not falling asleep. I'm gonna make the build up to New Year's a magical one for you guys, wherever you are, whoever you're with, you can do this. You can play it, you can play the game, you can be merry on New Year's Eve, even if you're at home. Without further ado, let's get into the video. Right, I'm just gonna put it out there. I'm dressed up like this. 1, because it's Christmas. 2, because I've pretty much been in joggers all of 2020, and 3, it's Christmas, right? So that is number 1. On New Year's Eve, you should dress up. This will make it feel a lot more like normal, and it will just get you into the spirit of things more, get you ready for the day, ready for the wait for the 12 o'clock bells. So that's my first tip for New Year's Eve. Number 2 is games. Games are a priority on Christmas Eve. You can get board games. Just look on Google for games that you can do in your house. Drinking games, Zoom games, because that's what 2020 is all about. There's loads of games that you could potentially do. So for example, you could do beer pong if you've got 2 people. So myself and Charlie could potentially do that to make it a bit more fun. Do board games. We could watch something on telly, and if they say a certain word, you have to drink. There's loads of different games out there. Like, obviously the more people, the better. Get more people involved. Yes, you can't leave your house, but there is this magical world of Zoom, FaceTime, even Facebook, you can do it. So just get everyone together, all your friends and family, on a little Zoom call and play a bit of games. They don't have to be long games, they can be short. And it will just make it a bit more fun rather than, you know, because you get bored of, like, you see your husband all year round, or if you're on your own, like, it will brighten up your New Year's. The third thing I recommend, I'm assuming most households are semi-decorated. For the minute, my house is Christmas. It has the Merry Christmas banner. To give it a bit more, you know, we could change it to a Happy New Year banner on New Year's Eve. Like, just rearrange some bits around the house to make it a bit more fun and decorate for New Year's, basically. Along with this, I would also recommend heading to the shop, obviously before New Year's Eve if you really want to, but if you're last minute, go in there, grab all the snacks. You can have like snacks, you don't need as much as if you're hosting a party, but you could have all the snacks that you would normally have. And even you could even do a like cheese and wine night if you wanted to, with you and your other bubble, and watch movies and just do things that you'd like to do together. This one is a bit of a boring one, but Charlie did suggest this, so I'm gonna put it out there. One of the things that you can do if you're boring or more productive, I know I'm doing that, or more productive and like are out to get your goals. Because I don't know about you guys, but on Christmas Eve, that is the day where I'm like, the next day I'm getting into January 2021 on a high. I'm gonna get my goals, I'm gonna get everything that I want to do and achieve. So this is where I'm getting at with that. So on Christmas Eve, you and your other half could sit down. This is a bit boring and a bit adult-like, but go through what you want to achieve for 2020, whether it's finances, whether it's health goals, couple goals. Like, there's so many different things that I know I personally would like to achieve on my own as well as with my other half. Charlie recommends doing this on New Year's Eve. I would personally do it a couple of days before, because New Year's Eve is supposed to be fun in my opinion, But if you are one of them people, because Charlie's happily would do that on Christmas Eve, then that would be my next option for you guys. Another option would be to order food in. So there's loads of takeaways out there, more so than ever now that we have more restrictions in life because of, you know, the old virus that's going on. So order food in. It could maybe like your last takeaway for a while if you're going on a massive health thing in 2021. That's what I'm planning to do. Like, there's healthy food out there. There's even like places like, I don't know if the US has this, but like the Harvester, like Toby Carvery, that I'm sure they will deliver. Or you can go to like your bog standard takeaway like Wagamama's, McDonald's, Burger King, that you could treat yourself on New Year's, and maybe you could wait until a certain time to get it. I have already mentioned this one before, but I highly recommend on New Year's Eve, if you can't get to spend it with people that you know you won't be able to spend it with that you normally do, I would recommend Zooming with someone and maybe waiting as well. So you've got the Zoom games, but maybe wait until like midnight, Zoom everyone and be like Happy New Year, and then sing Old Lang Syne, and then cheers to everyone with a glass of, I don't know, bubbly or something. I would recommend that as well. The last thing I would recommend that you could do at home, you would need to go and grab these from the shops beforehand, and that is fireworks. So fireworks is a standard New Year's Eve thing. Obviously this year you won't be able to invite all your friends and family to see them. So what you could do, for those of you who have gardens, is you could create your own firework display. This will be in your own back garden with only the people in your household that can see them. Again, you can Zoom your friends and family that can't be there this year and Zoom them as well to celebrate. This also could be as well like sparklers, all kinds of fireworks. Just have fun with you, and if you have kids, it'd be good for them to play with the fireworks and just have fun. I did say the other one was lasty, but this one is more for those who enjoy baking and have kids. You can maybe pick up, you know, them sets that you get in Tesco's, the pre-made baking sets. You can make cupcakes, cakes, do a baking session with your kids and make them all like festive for New Year's, and make that their 2021 New Year's, no, 2020 New Year's. I don't know, get the kids involved in all of these activities where you can, if you have them. So that concludes today's video. I hope you liked my ideas for spending New Year's at home this year. Not gonna lie guys, it is a bit of a bummer that you can't see your friends and family, or all of them, and it's just been not that good of a year for 2020 for most. However, this Christmas I have been making the most of what I can. Not been the same, but it is what it is. I've just been living life to the full. Again, if you do need help or are struggling with everything that's going on, please reach out to people. Please even contact me. Like, I'll be happy to talk to you guys and hopefully cheer you up. There's been a lot of rubbish happening in 2020, but we're gonna celebrate New Year's with a bang, right guys? Even though the first half of next 2021 may not be as good, we are gonna get our goals. We are gonna make it, and then once we get to summer, hopefully the world is back to semi-normal and we can live our lives. We'll have achieved so much by the time we even live 2021 properly. So yeah, I hope you liked my ideas for an at-home 2020 New Year's Eve. Please give this video a big thumbs up. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button for videos every Wednesday and Sunday. And I'll see you in the new year. Enjoy guys, bye.